Hi Collective. This is a really exciting moment for me. I've been coming to and from this part of Italy to stay here for extended periods for 10 years, and I very rarely get a fleeting twice I've seen wild boars, and on the way down here I've just seen a wild boar jump from beneath this amazing oak just next to this Etruscan tomb that I'm sitting in, so I'm slightly sort of thrilled. Anyway, we're going to do a reading for you today, which is a collective and informed, we hope, by the ancestors. This is a very special Etruscan tomb, and I'm going to let the question be posed by the cards. So it's going to be a pyramid reading, and we are just going to dive straight in. So, your heart. Where is your heart at? Oh, we've got 4 cards. It's quite a lot. We've got the Page of Wands, the Hierophant, the Ten of Cups, and the King of Wands. The head. Where is your head? Where is the head of the collective? So your heart is full. There's a strange noise in here. I love it. Where's the head? The head of the collective. There we go. Ace of Cups. And the essence of this reading. I can't have too many. I'm going to go and do an English lesson for one of our neighbours in a minute. He's a teenager. The essence of the question. The essence of the question. There we go. The Queen of Pentacles. And the question itself. What is the collective wanting to know about? What's the essence of the question? Oh, the 3 of Wands. Then the unexpected. What is the unexpected? The 5 of Wands. The unhelpful influence. The unhelpful influence. Sorry if this is making strange noises. I've got to keep my coat on. Is that better? The unhelpful influence. Oh, it's so thrilling to see a wild boar that close. God, they're so fast and strong. It shot out. I was quite frightened there was going to be another one in there, but I think I was imagining it. So, the unhelpful influence. Come on, cards. There we go. The Queen of Swords. The price you need to pay. The price you need to pay. The price you need to pay. Let's bring this round here. The price you need to pay. We've got the Ace of Wands, so we've got 2 aces. And the best course of action. Best course of action. Best course of action for the collective today, and this as quick as I can make it. That's nice, thank you. The Moon, interesting. And unhelpful influence is the Page of Pentacles, and where it's leading. The Knight of Wands. So maybe ancestors are informing this because we're in this space, or maybe the Etruscans, and I'm very grateful to be allowed to sit here. And I hope that I haven't upset the wild boar too much. So, in your heart, we've got the Page of Wands, the Hierophant. So, a lot of excited activity and passion that's morally correct, that's bringing you to something that makes you very, very happy, and also quite entrepreneurial with the King of Wands. And we can see the Knight of Wands in the end. So I think the message that the cards are wanting to give us is that where your excitement lies is correct, will bring you happiness in your heart, because we should always be following the heart. And that it could also bring you quite a lot of stability and success. That's your heart. Your head has got the Ace of Cups. So your head is full of love. Your head is full of a new idea of something that you really, really, really love. So that's very exciting. I'm really happy for you. So something you've alighted upon has made you very, very excited, and your head you can't stop thinking about it. In the essence of the question, we're talking about how you are nurtured and valued, because we've got the Queen of Pentacles here, and she's the queen that is well paid for what she does. She looks after everyone else, but boy does she get looked after herself. And I think that's a very good aim to have. It's got a little bunny rabbit going across the bottom of the page, and that makes me think of that wild boar. But it's talking about valuing others, caring for others, but most importantly also caring for yourself. It puts me in mind of this concept of compassion and empathy, and I was reading about it in a book called Build the Life You Want. I've remembered it at last. And we always think it's so good to be empathetic, but actually we often disempower others and we take on their burdens, and it's not a good idea, because what we need to do is challenge them to get better while being compassionate, rather than just taking all the feelings for them. And the question is, how do you get with this Three of Wands to where you need to go? You know where you want to go now, and the question is, how are we going to get you there? You've found something you want to go after with all that wandy passion, and so that is the question. Now, the unexpected is that you might need to compete, that you might need to jump in and be quite competitive. This is a lovely Five of Wands. It's the 1-5 that I really enjoy. And it says, you know, get in there, compete, use that sort of fun, childlike energy, or that sportsmanlike energy of just going for it. And maybe you don't expect to do that, though it is another wand. And we've got, as the question, wands, how you get there. Well, I don't know why it would be unexpected that you would have to compete. Interesting, we might cap that, but that's what you've got to do, and maybe you just haven't considered it yet. The unhelpful influence is the Queen of Swords, critical thinking. So although we love the Queen of Swords, she's very critical and cold and chilly, and actually don't be too logical is what this is saying. It might not do you any favours. You need to go with your passion and that head full of the grail cup of that Ace of Cups. Actually, that might do you better than thinking it through logically. Maybe what you want to do, where you want to go, is not logical. So don't be too logical about it. It won't be helpful. And the price you have to pay is another ace, the Ace of Wands. We need you to get really excited. That's the price. We just need your enthusiasm, your passion, your... it's like a sort of lit match, this one. You've really got to... This is what life wants out of you, is your passion. Your passion is what's going to communicate your mission to other people, whatever it is that you're needing to do, whether it's work or in a relationship. That is what the gold is for you at the moment, is passion. So that's your price, the second ace. And the best course of action, it's interesting, it's the moon. It's sort of almost like, I want to say, just grope your way there. The best course of action is to go into the unconscious, to deal with the wild and the tame part of yourself, to really feel your feelings, to be happy in the dark, to be happy in your emotions, to be happy when you're unclear. So especially when we say unhelpful influence would be the Queen of Swords. You're not going to feel that clear. You've got to start getting happy with the slight sort of chaos of things, the groping your way through with this passion to lead you. And the helpful influence is the lovely Page of Pentacles. The helpful influence is studying what it is that you love so much, starting to sort of really knuckle down, concentrate on it, pair all that passion with some real concentrated effort to understand it even better. So if this is about work, or if it's about a person, study them. And where it's leading is the Knight of Wands. More of this passionate energy, which I just love for you. So we've got a lot of passion going on. I'm going to quickly cap it with this reading with, oops, it's very wet down here, I need to rescue that, but with a card from the Enchanted Tarot deck and maybe one from Rachel Pollock's Shining Tribe deck. Let's have a look, we'll see how quickly we can do this. So, could you point us where we need to go in this reading, or point out anything else? So we've got 3 cards. What have we got? We've got, put the funny glasses on, the Wide World, so the world, 4 cards, the 8 of Visions, the Ace of Boons, 5 cards, the Hermit, and the Weaver of Spells. 8 of Visions, Ace of Boons, another Ace, the Hermit. I just want one. I just want one because it started to rain and I need to go. And the energy of this is so fast, like that Wild Boar. Let's just get one card, please. Point out one area of this reading that you'd like us to concentrate on. The 2 of Visions. So what you love, that loving friendship or what you love. Let's have a look in the book. That's what your head should be full of. The 2 of Visions, the 2 of Cups. And so in Précis it says, recognition of significant other, a new romance, kindred spirit, true friendship, sisterhood, brotherhood. Though both women felt compelled to go into the forest that day, they never were able to fully explain it. It was as if each had lost something in the woods, suddenly remembered it and ran back to claim it. Separately, one from the east and one from the west, they hurried forward as if late for an assignation. Darting into the clearing at the same moment, they beheld each other for the first time. It's like that wonderful boar. And also, I don't know why I needed to come out now. And yet both instantaneously knew this was why they had been called. For too many years, each had been walked a lonely path, each with an empty place in the centre of her being. Now they meet at the heart of the forest, their hands entwining, their eyes shining in recognition of the other half of their soul. This card signifies that the beloved is nigh. This may be a romance, a true friend of the heart, or even a spiritual awareness breaking through. Something that has been missing is about to be found. You will know it without doubt when it appears. How beautiful. So yes, don't be too logical. We don't want your logic at the moment. We want your heart. Follow your heart. I love that. And one card from Shining Tribe. What have we got here? Gift of Trees. This is Rachel Pollock's deck that is, in fact I'll put these other glasses on now, which is a little bit longer, so we'll just dive into the Précis and see if we can pick a couple of things out. Gift of Trees. The gift of passion, joy, great energy, intuitive wisdom, physical and emotional healing, confidence, belief in yourself. This is what the ancestors want to talk to you about. I just love this because we've got all this wandy passion and following your heart. So that's what your loved lost ones would want to tell you. Follow your heart. Don't be too logical. So the 2 snakes in the card, green for the life energy of plants and red for the blood of animals, to suggest the double helix. The 2 snakes hold between them a gold nugget, a symbol of spiritual wisdom. The nugget also represents the philosopher's stone in alchemy, a magic object that could turn lead into gold and also grant immortality. Let me see what else. So this is a new card and a new edition of this deck. And in the here we receive the actual gift from the trees. It's like the boar coming from under the trees. In the next card, the speaker, we have accepted the gift and found a new consciousness, as well as the caduceus and the DNA. The 2 snakes here suggest the kundalini energy, sometimes described as 2 strands of energy, Ida and Pangala, wound through the spinal column like snakes. In the speaker, we will see this kundalini fully uncoiled and unified as it moves up into the tree to bring enlightenment. I mean, it's passion and love. That's what you want to follow. And it's coming for you. I'm so excited for you guys and so sort of enervated by that wild boar who feels like such a lovely gift as well. Let me just see if we do one. Yeah. I don't know whether I bought my other little... No, I think Maybe we should just leave it as it is. So passion and love, that's what the ancestors, they don't want you too logical. They want you comfortable in the depths of the darkness, but following your heart. There's something good coming for you. Friendship, love, true spiritual enlightenment. And you will get there with great energy by just trusting that heart of yours, that heart which holds all those beautiful, enthusiastic, morally correct, happy messages. Thank you for stopping by. See you again soon.